We'll be starting shortly, guys. Stay tuned.
Hello everyone, how are you all today? I hope all of you are doing great. I am Vaidik Halkar, your host and host. Very good evening to all of you present in this session. Welcome to this amazing event of Explore ML using Crowdsource organized by GDSC, Berkeley Education Society College of Engineering. Guys, in the last session we went through beautiful concept of machine learning. And now, in this session, we learn Explore ML. We will be learn some more concepts. You will be introduced with neural network and some hands-on sessions. The hands-on session will explain by along with tasks which to be completed by student. Guys, we will be conducting study jam for you. At the end of this session, we conduct some question answer parts for you guys. Guys, the next is agenda. Agenda of today's event is the first is introduction of neural networks. Second is rally function. Third is artificial neuron. Fourth is hidden layer of neural networks. Fifth is Kahoot. Sixth is task. And last one is limits of neural networks. Guys, to continue with event, meet the speaker of today's event. Myself, Vaidik Halkar. Today I am host. We have Riddhi Dalal and Atusha Guruse to get started with Explore ML 2. And also guys, for Kahoot we have Nikita Shinde and Purnima Mahajan with us. Guys, now I hand it over to Riddhi. Welcome Riddhi.
Thank you, Vaidehi. So, as Vaidehi said, in the last session, we had learned something about the introduction of machine learning and about quick draw. Do you remember? In the last session, a concept got us struck. What was it? Did I say something like it calculates the neural network? What is a neural network and how is it calculated? How does quick draw actually work? What was all of it behind it? So let us know more about what is a neural network. So in short, it's mathematical function that maps a given input to a desired output. In the introductory session, you learned about a couple types of machine learning. Simple models work fine with simple data, but as soon as you want to interpret complex data like an image, audio, or even numerical data with lots of variables, example for housing prices, Housing prices are dependent on the location, number of bedrooms, size, etc. You need something capable of dealing with that complexity. These simpler models are connected into layers, and this is where the depth of deep learning comes from. In reality, neutral neural network is a big complex mathematical function which looks nothing like what you see here, but the diagram may help you see what's going on. Like any other machine learning system, a model is trained with data fed into the model and it attempts to make a prediction. At first, the prediction will be essentially garbage, but that feedback is used to improve the model. Of course, the more data you give, the more efficiency and accuracy it will give. Once the prediction quality is sufficient, the model is tested with new data and it makes a prediction based on what it learned from the training data. What this diagram doesn't show is how each neuron is able to learn and improve based on feedback. Let's look more deeply at how a neuron is able to make a decision. Common activation functions. Researchers describe the field of machine learning less like engineering and more like scientific exploration. For example, for a long time, the sigmoid activation function was used until the ReLU function was discovered to be more efficient and effective for many situations. It's not necessary to know all of the mathematics behind machine learning in order to use it, but it's shown here to reinforce the concept that machine learning is at its core a complex mathematical function that is trained to do well on a particular goal. Sigmoid activation function. A weighted sum of inputs is passed through an activation function, and this output serves as an input to the next layer. A sigmoid unit in a neural network, when the activation function for a neural is a sigmoid function, it is a guarantee that the output of this unit will always be between 0 and 1. ReLU function. ReLU function, that is the rectified linear activation function. It is a piecewise linear function that will output the input directly if it is positive, otherwise it will output 0. Then what is the difference between sigmoid and ReLU? Why is ReLU used so much nowadays and why not sigmoid? In other words, once a sigmoid reaches either the left or right plateau, it is almost meaningless to make a backward pass through it, since the derivative is very close to 0. On the other hand, ReLU only saturates when the input is less than 0. Hence, ReLU is used in most of the models to interpret. Let us know more about ReLU function and artificial neuron from Atusha.
Hello, guys. Thank you, Riddhi. My name is Atusha Gaduse, and as you know, Riddhi have already given you a basic idea about what is a neural network and ReLU function. Now we are going to see what is exactly an artificial neuron. So let's get started. An artificial neuron is a mathematical function conceived as a model in biological neurons, a neural network. Artificial neurons are elementary units in an artificial neural network. It receives one or more inputs and sums them to produce an output. Artificial neural network contain artificial neurons which are called units. These units are arranged in a series of layers that together constitute the whole artificial neural network in a system. A layer can have only a dozen units or millions of units, as this depends on the complexity of the system. Now let's see perception of artificial neural network with ReLU. Uh, it is nothing but applying an activation function to a neuron. And this is the mathematical way of setting the threshold or condition for activating a neuron. This is quite similar to if then statements in programming. The neuron checks to see if the input value meets the activation function's requirement. If it does not, then do nothing and pass no value onto any connected neurons in the network. If it does, do something to the data and pass the result as an input to the next neuron. This operation is carried out across all the nodes in the network, allowing very complex patterns to be learned and predictions to be made. Now, let's look at a couple of examples to understand more clearly. Next, the number 5 is the input to this neuron. As you can see, the neuron's activation function has learned to check if a number is less than 10. This input passes the test and so the neuron is activated. This is one of the simplest forms of a neural network. It's effectively the same as linear regression or fitting a line to data. Next, input to this neuron in an image of the number 7. You can see there 7. The neuron's activation function has learned to check if an image like this has a curve. This input does not have a curve, so it fails to pass the test and so the neuron is not activated. Next, however, the input to this neuron in an image of the number 6. This input does not have a curve, so it passes the test. The neuron is not activated and the information is passed to the next neuron. Simple functions like this can combine to make more complex decisions. Let's say, for an instance, the ability of this neuron to determine whether or not the input has a curve is due to other neurons checking to see, for example, if a pixel is black or not. So, guys, I know you are kind of bored. So, let's do some brainstorming part. Yeah, we need a break. Yeah, let's put our little brains on work. So, I welcome Nikita and Purnima for a fun part of brainstorming, that is Kahoot.
Thank you, Atusha. Hello, everyone,
I'm Purnima Mahajan.
and I am Nikita Shinde. Let's have some refreshment through this amazing quiz.
So we are here to bring you some fun in form of Kahoot quizzes between all these learnings. Are you guys ready to experience the roller coaster ride of leaderboard?
So, to begin with, you can either search Kahoot on Google or else you can scan the QR code present on your screen and put this pin which is displayed, that is 4961167.
If anyone is having any technical difficulties or doubt, please ask in chat box. Okay? Feel free.
Hurry up, guys. We'll be having top 3 winners at the end.
Yes. Join fast guys. And game pin is 4961167. Okay? Hurry up.
Or else you can scan QR code.
Yes. Code is really easy, okay? If you give a proper
Yes.
attention to our previous slides. It's actually based on that. Be fast, guys. Sindhu Aditya.
So we
Anshu,
have Siddesh Sawan, Piyush Jani, Atharva Kulkarni.
Kulkarni. Hurry up. Come on. Come on, be fast.
Come on, guys. We are waiting for you.
Hi, Riddhi. Hi, Bhakti. Come on, guys, fast.
Fast, guys. Big, big. We have
Rahul?
Rahul Jadhav.
Yes. Join fast, guys. We want more competitors.
Yes, we want more competitors. Okay, Atharva. Hurry up, guys. Okay, so we both are so excited to play this game now. Let's see how interested our players. Okay, so we're starting with our quiz. First question is, which of the following is a representation learning algorithm? First, neural network. Second, random forest. Third, k nearest neighbor. And fourth, none of the above.
Come on, be fast,
Come on,
okay?
guys. We're waiting for our answers.
Yes. It's easy.
Yes, the answer is neural network. See, so, scoreboard is Anshu is leading the scoreboard.
Yeah. Now, moving to our next question for this Kahoot. What does RNN stands for? Recurrent neural networks, recurring neural network, removable neural network, and none of the above. It's easy, okay?
Yes, it's
Hurry
easy.
up. Give your answer fast. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 2, 1, 0. Yes. Right answer is recurrent neural networks. Okay. Now we can see our scoreboard.
Okay, so
Yes, we shuffled here. Atharva is leading our scoreboard with 1,603 points, followed by Vishal, Anshu, Riddhi, and Siddesh. Moving to our next question.
next question, guys. Okay, so our third question is the fundamental unit of network is first brain, second nucleus, third neuron, and fourth is axon. Yes, simplest question, guys. Big, big.
So it's one. Yeah.
Yes.
2,
Okay,
1,
hurry up,
0.
guys. Yes. So answer is neuron.
Yeah.
So
Right.
our scoreboard.
Again,
We have
shuffle.
shuffle in our scoreboard. So leading Vishal Nikam is leading our scoreboard, followed by Anshu and Atharva Kulkarni. Great, guys.
Moving to our next question now.
Yes.
Which activation function is mostly used in neural network? A sigmoid function, ReLU function, both A and B, and none of the above. It's easy one now.
Yes.
Hurry up.
Yes. Hurry up, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes. Right answer is ReLU function. Okay. Now we can see our scoreboard. Again
Again, we have.
shuffle. Anshu is leading our scoreboard, followed by Vishal, Atharva, Tinu, and Siddesh.
Okay, so moving toward our next question. So, the neural networks are used for first pattern mapping, second pattern association, third pattern classification, fourth all of the mentioned.
Hurry up.
So, be quick, guys. Answer fast. Okay, so the answer is all of the mentioned.
Yes. Now we can see our podium. Okay.
Podium. Yes.
Who
In the
wins?
third position, we have Singo Aditya. Second position, Atharva Kulkarni. Now the first.
Winner for this Kahoot, Anshu. Congratulations to all three winners and runner-ups, Vishal and Mr. Okay.
Yes. So, congratulations everyone. Wow, this was so great. Our players are so enthusiastic.
Yes.
We are glad to be the host to you all. Now, further part of event will be driven by Atusha.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you had a very great time playing Kahoot. It is really fun playing Kahoot, right? Okay, so let's get back and move to a sinusoid, that is hidden layers of neural network. So let's see what are the hidden layers. A neural network can be compressed of many hidden layers. These are intermediate steps to get from the prediction to the output. For example, a neural network may have layers to detect certain colors and shapes and other layers to differentiate between certain types of animals and breeds. This is where the complex in the data are discovered. Permutations of the featured data is tested on how well it separates the data. The outcome is graded. This is known as loss. This is used as feedback to improve the model. There are some rules of thumb for crafting neural network, but it's not likely I could tell you before what the right answer is. So, a high quality neural network takes experimentation and iteration. Next, as you can see, let's see it in action. A smart camera. Smart camera task, or you can say a smart camera is an application of ML which is used for image label verification. And it's a great example for ML application. Now, I hand it over to Riddhi and she will give you a brief idea about what is hidden layers of neural network and Tensorflow Playground with some really interesting hands-on exercises. Now I hand it over to Riddhi. Bye guys.
Thank you, Atusha. So, machine learning is typically implemented using programming languages like Python and R, though specialty libraries like Scikit, Theano, and TensorFlow exist to make it even easier. For those who do not write code yet, there are some APIs offered to make machine learning an option. In this session, we are going to use TensorFlow Playground, a tool for exploring and learning about machine learning without the need to write a code. While your goal with machine learning may be interesting, like which of these X rays contain evidence of cancer, we will start simple. Your goal is to separate the blue and the orange dots. Could you do this with only a line? No, right? You would, and what would you do? What would you do in order to separate these dots? You may create a circle which can be made by combining a bunch of lines and functions. That that is quite simple to do, and we can do that. So neural networks can be built to solve complex non-linear problems. While you can see the output on the 2D graph, the effectiveness of the model is measured with loss. Loss is the difference between your model's prediction and the data. In general, the lower the loss, the better your model. On your left, you will see your features. Features are the information drawn from your data examples which distinguish one example from another. In the TensorFlow Playground, these are simply mathematical functions like a vertical horizontal line and their combinations. Real world examples might include dog versus cat size, color, length of tail, classifying numbers, number of curves, number of lines, video recommendations, video topic, number of views, and etc. There are so many examples. Hidden layer. Let us talk about the hidden layers. This is where the complex patterns in the data are discovered. Permutations of the featured data is tested on how well it separates the data. The outcome is graded. This is known as loss. This is used as feedback to improve the model. There are some rules of thumb for crafting neural networks, but it's not likely I could tell you before what the right answer is. A high quality neural network takes experimentation and iteration. Let us move ahead. So it's task time finally. So, well, here are the TensorFlow Playground exercises which we have accounted as the second task for you. Next slide. You have to just hop on the given website, which is provided in the description box, and you have to follow the instructions given and fill the G form, which is also provided in the description. You have to answer the questions properly after doing these tasks. So there are, yes, and the link has also been provided in the chat box. The first is a neural network, first neural network. Second is neural initialization. Here are some tasks provided. You have to read those tasks and follow the instructions. For example, the first is learn about the features of the playground. So, can we see the playground? Yes, this is the playground. Here are a number of things. For example, the iterations, its rate, the loss rate, prediction. So you have to learn about this. You can change the info provided and see. This is how you play the iterations. Check the output, the loss rate, the function. Which function is this? ReLU function or sigmoid function? Okay. The task two is and the task two is about the hidden layers. You can add the hidden layers, you can subtract the hidden layers, and observe what changes are happening. You can analyze what actually the model goes through and what output it gives after changing this data. So these are the tasks. You have to go on this link again. I'm telling you, you have to go to this link and complete all of these tasks. There are three tasks. Yes, limits of neural network. So the idea you have of machine learning, can you come up with a way to confuse the machine? Of course, you know, machine learning works on the data you provide. If you provide much more data than any other traditional machine learning algorithms, as in at the least thousands, if not millions, of the labeled samples, machine learning will give its best output. But that is also the limitation. The whole machine learning depends on the uh, number of data. Let us see how you can confuse the machine. Do you have any idea for that? What do we do for modeling, like for preparing a system? First we collect data, then train, and then we do the modeling and then training, then we get the output, right? So let us see. Can we go to the website? So this is a very perfect example of machine learning. So, what you do, let's get started with it. What you have to do here is you have to provide data to the system. The data should be of two different things, because the computer or the system is going to identify the object we are going to show it. For example, I am showing it a pen, so that so then it will predict from the data we have provided before. Let us give an input as a as a pen first. We are providing the system the data. For class 1, we are providing pens. Here, these are 19 pens, and now what the system is going to do? The system is going to learn from this. It is going to analyze, it is going to calculate the neural network. Now, I think you understand what is actually calculating the neural network. There are several hidden layers, activation of neurons, and this is how neural network is actually calculated. So, yes, let's go to class 2. Hmm, what should we add here? Everyone likes a car, na? Let's add a car. Yes, we have uploaded 5 images of car and 19 images of a pen. Now the system is going to study both of these. We are, so let's start its training. This training process is basically the system is learning from the data provided. Okay. Let us see if the system recognizes it or not. Upload a pen first. Let us see if it is able to identify the pen. Yeah. See, class 1 has the maximum percentage and class 2 is 0, because yes, it has learned the neural network and now it knows कि pen तो ऐसा होता है ना. Let us upload a picture of a car. Let us see what happens. Does the output change or remain the same? Okay, we have given the input of a car, and now see, class 2 has the maximum percentage. Let us upload something which is not related to both of these. Can we? Let us see what happens. You can confuse the machine. You can try everything to do. System is going to learn. System also learns with experiences. Machine learning is all about that. Okay. See, this is what happens. Now it is also studying its design, and now it has given some different output. So this is how you confuse the system, and this is the limitation of the neural network. So I think I know this was fun, but let us move towards the much more fun part, and that is Kahoot. You all love Kahoot, right? So I like to call Nikita and Purnima for Kahoot. Welcome back, Purnima and Nikita.
Hi everyone, we are back with another Kahoot.
Okay, so
Yes.
get ready for a fun quiz.
You all are ready for Kahoot? Yes. What was the tagline?
Yes.
देखेंगे कौन जीतेगा आज Kahoot. किसमें कितना है दम?
Yes, obviously.
It is a perfect tagline. Please thank me for that.
It is a fun part of our event, Kahoots.
Yeah.
And
Let us head over to Kahoot.it, and you have to add the code. We are going to display here.
Yes, just wait for a few seconds.
Yeah. तब तक try to collect everything जितना we did right now. Okay, so the game pin is 7839395. Head over to kahoot.it and type this pin as
You can
soon as
scan
you
this
can.
QR code also.
Yes,
We are waiting for you, okay? We want more competitors now. Sanket Nikam.
of course. Ashu, Ankita, Nikita Rani. Okay, come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Join in
Yes.
fast.
Come on.
We have to start it really.
And it's actually simple, okay?
Aishwarya, Borol, Raj Kalash. Okay, Aishwarya is new. Hi, Aishwarya. Bhakti Sunavne.
Hi, sir. Hi,
She
Bhakti.
attends all of our sessions. Yeah. Om Deshmukh.
Yeah, Bhakti is regular, okay?
Atharva Kulkarni.
Hello, Kulkarni.
Neha, Sandeep. Okay, okay. Dr. Strange. Welcome, Dr. Strange.
Dr. Strange. Welcome.
Your name is as strange as you. Caroline. Okay, welcome, Caroline.
Yeah.
Should we start? Come on, yeah, we are about to start the game. So those who are missing out, please join
we
us
will
fast.
start. Join us fast, okay? We will start soon.
Yes, let's start.
Let's start, okay? Here we have first question for this Kahoot. A neural network is network or circuit of neurons. Is it true or false? It's all gonna easy, okay?
True or false?
True or false? So do you know the answer?
Yeah, I won't tell.
Right answer is
Okay.
true.
They guessed the right answer. No one wants my answer. Let's go to the next question.
Let's see our scoreboard. Neha is leading our scoreboard, okay?
Yes, Neha
Followed
is
by
leading our
Aishwarya.
scoreboard and Aishwarya is on the second. Great, great, great. Okay, let's go to the next question.
Next question.
Artificial neural networks contain artificial neurons, which are called A. elements, B. cells, C. units, and D. bytes.
Yeah,
महोदय
so
जल्दी
easy.
आंसर बताइए, टाइम कम होता जा रहा है. I am really bad at this. I can't mimic Amitabh Bachchan. Okay, units. Units was the correct answer, and most of them has given the wrong answer. But okay,
Okay,
tried.
most of it.
Well tried.
Okay.
Yes.
At least they tried it, okay?
Yeah. Okay, that's a great shift. Tejas is now on the second. Ankita remains on the lead. Ashu is on the third with 1585 points. Let us go to the next question.
Yes. Third question for this Kahoot. ML is a field of AI consisting of learning algorithms that improve their performance or at executing some task over time with experience and all of the above. Here is also tricky one, okay?
Most of the time, everybody marks all of the above. No. Oh
Yeah.
shit! Oh, I didn't tell the answer.
You tell it, okay?
Okay. I didn't.
Yes, you
Let's
did.
move ahead.
Yes, yeah. Again,
Okay, we
shuffle.
have Dr. Strange. We have
On
Dr.
top.
Strange on the podium.
Yes.
Ankita
Ankita
is still on the
is
lead.
lead. Tejas is
And Tejas
followed by.
has the highest answer streak. Great.
Yes, great, great, great.
Which of the
Which
following is not machine learning discipline? A. Physics. B. Information tech theory. Neurostatistics. Optimization control.
now, Riddhi, you should.
I don't know the answer. I don't.
Yeah, you should. Don't tell
I
it.
can
Okay.
conduct sessions, but I can't answer. Yes, neurostatistics is the correct answer. Most of the
Yeah.
students have given the wrong answer again.
Wrong
किधर था
answer.
आपका ध्यान? ठीक है.
ठीक है, चलता है.
Let's move ahead to the next question. Ah, yes. Aishwarya Borwal is again on the podium. We have Ankita on the lead since the very start, and Ankita, that's very great. Keep it up. Tejas
Keep
is
it
on the
up.
second, 2592 points. Yes,
Okay.
let us go to the
Now,
next question.
yeah, last question for this code. Okay. Machine learning is a subset of deep learning, artificial intelligence, data learning, and none of the above.
Now it is not none of the above. I know that.
हम केबीसी खेल रहे हैं अमिताभ बच्चन के साथ.
Yeah. हाँ, KBC.
Correct answer is artificial intelligence. Okay.
Yeah. Artificial intelligence is the correct answer, and everyone has given the correct answer. We have Ashu on the third,
second
Tejas on second, and
And
first is
Ankita.
we all expected that.
Dr.
Congratulations,
Strange.
Ankita. Yes, Dr.
And
Strange and
Raj,
one
yeah.
more. But yeah, Raj
Yeah,
Kalash.
runner-up.
Okay, that is great.
That is great.
Congratulations to all the winners. Very nicely participated, everybody. Enthusiastic
All are
participation. We were more enthusiastic, but okay.
Huh. We were most.
We will like to call Vaidehi and conduct the session.
Next part of our event.
Thank you, Riddhi and Bonima.
Yes.
Guys, are you enjoying this session? Hello, guys. Are you enjoying this session? I know it was very informative. Guys, to access the resources mentioned in this session, the follow us our social media platforms. All links are provided in description box. Guys, are you excited for our next event? Guys, with such an amazing speaker, we had a wonderful session today. Hope to see you guys in our next session. Our next session is Introduction ML with Kaggle First. And guys, Kaggle First in on 20 May at 6 o'clock in the evening. We will be waiting for you guys. Guys, moving towards our question answer session. Welcome, Didi.
Thank you, thank you. If anybody has any questions regarding the session, you can ask me and Vaidehi and Atusha. Keep asking. Feel free to ask your doubts. We are here to solve them.
Feel free to ask, guys. Just clear your all the doubts.
You can type your doubts in the comment box. What are the 3 tasks we have to perform? You have to go to the website we have uploaded in the description box, and there are the tasks given. You can You have to uh, follow everything, follow the guidelines given there. You have to complete all those tasks, and the task form is given in the description box itself. You can fill up the form, and that form you have to fill up after completing the tasks. The form has some questions regarding that.
Atusha, I didn't give. Atusha.
The Tensorflow Playground link has been uh, sent in the YouTube description box as well as the chat box. You can go through that. Any more questions? Has anyone visited the teaching machine website or the playground website until now? It will uh, it will clear a lot of conceptual doubts you have. So it is a really great website to learn. Also, it has some courses. You can see the videos and also solve the exercises given. Did you guys like this session? How was it? Comment in the chat box. Okay, you can perform all the 4 tasks given. Okay, no. Wait. I know there are 4 tasks given, but the 4 tasks are given of one of the topics. We have 3 topics. Just scroll down, and there are 2 more topics, and the 2 more topics have uh, more tasks. So you have to complete those tasks too. Where all can we use machine learning in real life? Oh my God. Security. Security is the most important part in everybody's life. What will you do if someone steals data from your phone or from the laptop? Okay, thank you, Cool Destroyer. I don't see you in the Cahoots though. Okay, thank you, Vishal. Thank you, Sanskriti. Keep participating, keep watching our sessions, and yeah, keep interacting and keep asking your doubts. We are here to solve them. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the session. Uh, Vaidehi, you can continue.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for joining today. And here we conclude today's session. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining, and please don't forget to join the next session, which is in which we are going to provide some Kaggle resources, and you are going to get Kaggle certificates. So don't forget to join. Okay, it is on 20th at 7 p.m.
Stay tuned,
And also
guys.
don't forget to follow our social media handles because our resources are going to be provided there only. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.